There is a golfer inside you that you have already met. You have seen him on a good day, on the right hole, when everything goes calm and simple and the swing just works. That golfer is real. You have proof, you have hit those shots, and yet that golfer feels far away, like he only shows by accident or so, like you cannot bring him on purpose. Be honest, does that sound familiar to you? You may not be short on talent. You are not short of lessons. The version of you that plays your best golf when it matters most is just out of reach. And today, I want to talk about why and what to do about it. Because the distance between you and that golfer is not what you think it is. So stay with me until the end and let's dive in. Let me ask you a few simple things. Just answer them quietly in your own head, okay? Have you ever stood on the first tee with people watching and felt your hands go tight? Yes? Have you ever walked off a green till angry about a shot from 3 holes ago? Yes? And have you ever stood over a short putt and heard a little voice saying, "Don't miss this," and then, of course, missed it? Yes, again. Have you ever played beautifully on the range and then watched it all disappear the moment it counted? If you said yes to even one of those, you already know what I am talking about. The problem was never really your swing. You can hit the shot, you have hit it 100 times. The problem shows up in your head, in the moment, under pressure. That right there is the mental game, and you have already met it many times maybe. So welcome to Fairways and Focus. I'm Sonia, and here we help golfers bring their best shots to the course more consistently. Not by copying another player's routine, but by building a personal system around the distractions and reactions that show up before the shot. So let me ask you something, and I would love a real answer in the comments below. What is the moment when golf gets into your own head? The first tee, the short putt, the group watching you, the shot right after a bad one? Write it below, just the moment. One line, because naming it is where this whole thing starts. Now, here's something I notice in golfers at this exact point. Here is the catch. There are two of you. There is the part that wants to fix this, the part that is totally tired of losing good rounds inside your own head, the part that wants to walk to the first tee calm and stay calm. And then there is another part, the comfortable part. That part says, you know what, just hit more range balls, just take another lesson, buy that new driver, work on the swing a little bit more, that will sort it. And that part is not stupid. It means, well, the range feels safe. The swing feels like something you can hold. But here is the catch. Doing the same comfortable thing again and again can quietly become a place you hide. And maybe it is happening to you. You can keep busy, you can feel productive, and still never touch the thing that is actually costing your shot. The familiar feels safe, but familiar can slowly turn into stuck. And I think deep down a part of you already knows that. Let me name the trap because it is a sneaky one. I call it packing the bag. Think about it. You keep getting ready. More lessons, more range sessions, a new driver, a new grip, one more swing tip from some YouTube video. unpacking the bag, repacking it, well, I don't know. And do not get me wrong, some of that is good. Technique, of course, matters. Lessons matter. Practice matters. I will never tell you that they do not. But here is the honest part. Your technique does not protect itself. When the pressure comes, the swing does not stand up and defend itself. Something has to. And no amount of packing the bag has ever got anyone on the plane. The plane, in this case, is the mental game. The flight you keep not taking. You keep preparing the swing. You keep avoiding the one thing that decides whether that swing actually shows up when it really matters, when it counts. So be honest with yourself for a second. Have you been packing the bag for a long time now? Is the answer yes? So have most golfers. You are in a good company, let me say, but the plane is still sitting there. Now let me say the thing I think matters most today, because most golfers get these backwards. We tell ourselves, once I feel ready, I will work on my head. Once I feel calm, I will start. Once I feel confident, then I will take it seriously. But that is not how it works. Calm does not come first. Confidence does not come first. They come after you begin. You start the work while part of you is still unsure. That is the brave bit. And then, slowly, the calm grows, the confidence grows on the other side of starting, not before. So if you have been waiting to feel ready before you take your mind seriously, let me free you from that. You may never feel completely ready. Starting is what makes you ready, not another way around. And here is the line I want you to keep. Just knowing is not changing. Let me say it again. Knowing is not changing. You can recognize every pattern. You can nod along to this whole video. You can know exactly what your head does on the first tee, and still nothing changes. Because knowing a thing and working on a thing are not the same thing, are two completely different things. So let me ask you in the comment to be honest. Have you been waiting to feel ready? Have you been waiting before you work on the mental side of your golf? Yes or no? Just tell me the truth. There is something powerful about admitting it out loud. So let me show you the fork in the road, because this is the real choice today. Road 1, you finish this video, you think, yes, that is me, that is true. And then you go straight back to packing the bag. More drills, more swing tips, and nothing changes. The good rounds stay rare. Good golfer stays far away. Or you have road 2. You decide to start the new game, the mental game, the one that protects everything you have already built. That is the whole choice. Do nothing with what you now see, or begin. And what is really stopping you is not skill. It is maybe permission. I don't know. You are waiting for someone to tell you it is allowed, to make it feel safe, to take the risk away. So allow me to be that person. You have my permission. Start right now. The doubt does not disappear first. You walk through it anyway, calmly, with your eyes open, a real step, not a wild one. You do not need more proof. You have plenty of proof. You need a decision. So what does starting actually look like? 2 simple steps. First, make a decision. Simple. A real one, not a vague one, okay? Not I should work on my mind sometime, but I'm starting the mental side of my golf right now. Pick the moment and say yes to yourself. Say yes to the golfer you want to be, you deserve to be. That one yes turns a wish into a direction. Second thing, once you have said yes, slow right now. This is the part people get wrong. The decision is fast, the work is slow. You do not rush, you do not panic, you do not expect to be calm by Saturday. You work in small, steady pieces, one simple thing at a time. A first tee routine, a way to let a bad shot go, a short, clear word over the ball. Brave decision first, patient work after. That is the whole mental game in one line, okay? Courage at the start, calm and consistency for the long road. And this is exactly why we build See the Shot program and the Mental Golf Accelerator, another program we have. Not as another swing tip, but has a real place to start that slow, steady work. See the Shot helps you learn what the mental tools are actually for. The Mental Golf Accelerator helps you organize them into a personal process, your own, built around the moments that catch you out. So the good golfer you have already met starts showing more often, not by accident, and you can start for free inside the training platform. There is a link in the first comment right at the top. You register on the training platform, it's Hotmart, and you can begin for free. It is quick and simple. A couple of minutes and you are in. And there is a free lesson waiting to get you going. No pressure, no rush, just go and have a look when you have a quiet moment, okay? And before you go, one last thing. The third one I will ask of you today. In the comments, please tell me one word, just one. What do you need more of right now in your game? To be calm, to focus, to have consistency? One word. I read every single one, and your answers tell me what to make next. Now picture this. The golfer you will be a few months down this road, the one who started, who did the slow work, who stopped losing good rounds inside their own head. That golfer is going to be glad you began today. Not because everything was perfect, nothing in golf is ever perfect, but because you stopped waiting to feel ready and you let the doing make you ready, okay? So here it is plenty. Knowing is not changing. You have seen the pattern, you know what your head does on the course. That part is done. Now you get to choose. Do nothing or begin. And I think you already know which golfer you want to be. Take care of your golf, and I will see you on the fairway. I am Sonia, and this has been Fairway and Focus. See you next time. Thank you.